Hey you guys, today I'm gonna talk. I don't know why it's so blurry. Okay, but anyway, today we're gonna talk about the Braxton Family Values Season 4, Episode 18. I'm not going to a full review. I just want to talk about some things that happened on the show that I have an opinion on. We'll start out with where it left off, where the family is having dinner to celebrate Tony and her son, presenting the award or whatever. And I understood where the little boy was coming from, but I think a lot of the sisters was making a big deal about Tony not being there. I don't know why. To me, and I might be wrong, but to me it feels like if they're not going to Tony's thing or something that has to do with Tony, it's a big fucking deal. But I don't see all the sisters at Tamar stuff. I don't see y'all at Tracy stuff. Tawanda ain't got shit going on. And hey, Trina got her own shit going on. But I don't see y'all being so supportive on the other sisters, but y'all make it like it's mandatory that everybody have to show up. Everybody has to be a family when it comes to Tony stuff. I don't get it, but whatever. Trina comes in there. Tracy comes in there. All them T's. She comes in there a little lit. I don't know. She might have had some little volumes. I don't know. She said she wasn't drinking, so hey. But she was on. She was on. I give her. She can't deny that. But she was a little all over the place, and asking the boy about him, having a girlfriend and stuff like that, and tripping about him having a girlfriend. Was like, oh well, at least you ain't engaged, and bringing up her son drama. That's why they asked you, have you been drinking? I'm just saying. And I didn't speak on this before, but my problem with Tracy is say something. You don't want them to label you as an alcoholic and stuff like that, and you have your issues with them. Speak on those issues. I don't understand why you're walking on eggshells around your sisters. If they're not supporting you, say they're not supporting you. I don't know. What else happened with that whole dinner? But like I said, they was tripping about Tamar not being there. It was cute when the little boys were talking about Ariana Grande, and stuff, and how fine she was. That was cute with the little kids. That was real funny. But overall, that was it with that. Then the next day, apparently Miss Evelyn had told the girls why Tamar wasn't there. And so I think it was Tawanda and Trina had went to go have drinks or whatever, and Tawanda brought it up why why Tamar wasn't there, because they brought this makeup artist, stylist, whatever the fuck he is, to the event or whatever. And Tawanda be seeming salty to me. And I was on Trina's side. Like, maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. My thing is, if it was supposed to be a family function, and I'm with Tamar on this one. If it's a family function and stuff like that, and everybody's supposed to be there, and how she feel about this person, y'all could have hired somebody else. Y'all makeup don't be on that goddamn point anyway. I'm just saying. But y'all could have hired somebody else, just so it can keep the confusion down. To me, that was just keeping confusion up. If you know how your sister feel, or any family member, if they uncomfortable around a certain person, you don't just say, oh, stay away from them. Come on, you guys have y'all stylists around you all the fucking time to make sure any strand is out of place, anything that's smudged, and your sister's gonna be there, so you're gonna probably be at the table. And no, that to me, that wasn't cool. So I'm glad Trina said maybe they shouldn't have did that, but it just seemed like, I want to know what is Tawanda's underlying problem with Tamar. Like, okay, you say she don't own up to things, but none of y'all apparently own up to things. So Don't just pinpoint her out for not owning up to things if you're not gonna own up to the shit that you play in this whole situation. Tawanda, you are messy as hell. You have made the sisters argue because you have brought things up in front of the other one. You have told some of the other ones some of the other one's business. Come on, everybody needs to own up to their shit in this. It's not just Tamar the only bad person in the situation. So the mom has a dinner for all the girls to sit down and talk or whatever out their issues. And she excuses herself to go to the bathroom. As soon as she excuses herself, because at first everybody's laughing and giggling, that pisses me off every damn time too. You know you got a problem, and y'all all be laughing and giggling, knowing y'all got underlying issues. But Tony brings up why Tamar wasn't there. Tamar was like, I did come, but you guys had people there. So they start arguing or whatever. And yes, Tony has, you have a right to be upset. As a mom, yeah, you have a right to be upset. But to me, I don't think you guys take Tamar's feelings under consideration. Like, you just, to me, brushed her feelings under the rug for your own personal thing of your son. And I get that you love your son, but one auntie, where your brother was at? I didn't see. I don't know. Did I miss something? Maybe the kids was there. But I didn't see the fucking brother. So I don't understand. But it's always, I don't know. I just was on Tamar's side when it came to this whole situation and the makeup artist or whatever it is, her stalker, whatever she want to call him. I understood her whole situation. The Mama E comes back to a table full of chaos and flips out, went off on them. They was sitting there looking stupid as hell because y'all about to give y'all mama a motherfucking stroke because y'all gonna raise her blood pressure so high. But I'm like, Mama E, well, you know how your daughters is when they get together. I'm just saying. But, yeah, they didn't get nowhere with that. Then Mama E goes and talks to the dad, and they come to find out some of the daughters, he didn't say all, but some of the daughters, probably most, don't talk to him anymore. He hasn't got Father's Day gift, birthday cards. So I guess y'all were just using him for filming, and once filming is over, y'all don't fuck with him. And then, because she thought she was going to talk to him into getting the girls to get along or whatever and talk out their issues, but he couldn't do it. So Mama E had to call in the big guns. And when I say she called in the damn big guns, I'm so glad it wasn't Dr. Sherry. I'm just saying. And I think changing people to talk to, I hope it helps. So they called in none other than Reverend T.D. Jakes, Pastor T.D. Jakes, Minister T.D. Jakes, whatever, Bishop T.D. Jakes, whatever you want to call them. Like, I don't know. And I agree with the sisters. It's something about Bishop that you just, like, even through the TV damn screen, I was feeling his anointing. Like, you just feel something about him, and when he preach, he just make you just think. He make you just riled up. He to me, he a good preacher. I like the way he preach. He motivates you and stuff like that. So I really like him. I'm praying no big scandals be coming out about him. I'm just saying, because I really respect Bishop Jakes. But I like how he be putting a lot of things out there on the table, and he told everybody to go around and say what they thought the issues was, what they wanted out the issues, or whatever. So everybody is going around. First, Mama E goes around and she blames it on their marriage, and Tony is like, yeah, you guys was fucked up, but it's more than that. So, you know, Tony brings up the show. She says the show. Ever since the show happened, they don't know how to communicate with each other and all that kind of stuff. When they get to Trina, it was, I don't remember. But I know one of the sisters was, you know, it just basically was, I think it was Tracy was saying how, might have been Tony, I don't know, one of the sisters But it was about how when the parents broke up or when the parents was together, they would argue. So they wouldn't see how their parents talked it out and made up. Only thing they would see was the argument. So they don't know how to communicate with each other and work things out when they're arguing. They shut down. Everybody shuts down or whatever. They see each other again. It's hey girl, and then knowing it's still problems. Um, I don't know exactly what every girl said. I don't remember. I just know when it got to Tamar, Tamar broke down about missing her sisters and about cooking and about laughing and just, being sisters. And she said she missed that, and if she would have knew what all it would entail, like with the career-wise, she would have passed that to be with her sisters. I felt Tamar. I got it. I understood it. Her sisters was sitting there looking like cold stone bitches. And maybe they have a right to, because, you know what I'm saying, I don't live with Tamar. I don't be around Tamar. They have been around her, so they may see more things than what we see. But I just felt like T.D. Jakes felt like, tell her that you miss her too. Instead of throwing in her face like, you brought this shit on your motherfucking self. Like, really, Trina? Really, you, Tony? Really, Tawanda? Really, Tracy? It's like y'all don't want a relationship with her until it's like that. Like, oh my God, I understood that she did things wrong, but damn, at that moment when your sister is crying, and that was a real cry with Tamar. Unless she got some motherfucking acting classes going on, that was a real cry with Tamar, because Tamar, you know how when you cry and you trying to talk and breathe at the same time? That was some real shit to me. I don't know. Maybe she took some acting classes, but hey, I was believing it. But Bishop Jakes wasn't here for the way the sisters responded to her. So then he did a one-on-one with her and, got to talk to her, and she was saying how everything went down in Atlanta and how she do misses her sisters. And I think it's a lot of stuff that happened in Atlanta we don't get to see. But I feel like instead of her sisters saying, oh, well, you threw us out, you did this, you called us bitches, just own up to say, you know what? We sorry for the way we acted or what we did to your show. We thought we were being supportive of you, but we sorry that you took offense to us. And maybe then she would probably say, well, I'm sorry that my person put you out, or they got it wrong, or whatever happened behind scenes or whatever that we didn't get to see, and they keep fucking editing out. Maybe this will just be resolved and y'all can move past this, because, oh my God, like, y'all have a lot more to work on besides that what happened in Atlanta. Y'all really have a lot more to work on than what just happened. It was so much more happened before Atlanta that the Atlanta is not the whole thing. But then, like, when T.D. Jakes met back up with them, he brought up the Atlanta thing, and they start going at it again, and it was like a to be continued, because Tamar is staying firm of, she didn't put them out, she didn't cuss them out, and they stand firm that she did. And it was a trip how nobody heard her tell them to get out, but then Tracy say, yeah, I heard it, and then it was just like all of a sudden a switch. And I was like, really? Really? We can't get past this petty ass argument, and you guys are supposed to be sisters that love each other and was from thick and thin, and woo woo woo. I just don't get it. I just want y'all to work it out. I'm gonna get you in 2 seconds. It just don't. I don't understand when, if you say you want to work it out, and season after season, we don't see you guys working it out. So it's getting draining to watch when you like the sisters and you want to see them win. But they steady on some petty ass stuff. Like, really petty, and I'm really rooting for all the sisters in different ways. I'm rooting for all of them. Tawanda, I just want you to get some business. Like, besides being a doo-wop pop-pop singer, I want you to get some damn business so you can stop being angry. Because to me, Tawanda got some anger built up that she needs to fucking release. I don't know what it is. Um, I don't want to say the sisters are jealous of each other, but it be looking like that. And I would pray that you guys love each other where y'all not damn jealous of each other. It doesn't make sense to be jealous of your sister. Y'all came out the same fucking coochie and sperm and all that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Work on it. Do something about it. That's my review for Braxton Family Values. Season 4, episode 18. I'm your girl, Miss Nika. Everything social media I do is by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. And I will be back for another video. Deuces.